Okay, this is the phone. You notice that there's buttons on this side. It's the only side there's buttons on. To wake it up, you just press this bottom button, slide it up with your thumb, and you'll see this screen. This is the application right here. All you basically gotta do is touch that, hit the play button right there. Down in this bottom corner, this will make it go full screen. Notice at the top, now to stop this, there's a little thing that says slide to exit up here. So I'm just going to show you how to do that right now. Slide to exit, then hit this little X right here. They ask you if you want to stop, you just say yes. That brings you right back to this application. Pressing this little arrow right here takes you back to the main screen. So, one more time. It's locked. You hit the button here. Just use your finger to slide it up. Click on the Android application right there. Hit the play button. Click down here to make it full screen. And then with the buttons on the bottom, you notice on this, I've cut this part out. So you'll put the phone in here. You're going to push up and slide it in. So try to line it up right with the arrow, with the divider here, and just push up, slide it in, and then close it. And then here, probably has some dog hair in it, so you're going to have to blow it out. Then here, you're just going to put it on like this. Just like this. I don't know if I'm videoing myself or not. But just like this. Then, on the top, you shouldn't need to move this one on the side at all. All this does is go in and out. Here, this is going to adjust, this right here is going to adjust the eyepieces to either point on the outside or point near the middle side. You can do it however you want. Whatever is comfortable. And there's no catch on this. You just open it back up. It's only held on by magnets. And you can see now it's slide unlock. So I'm just going to slide unlock it. Scoop. Slide unlock again here. Then you'll see the X right there. Touch that X. It's going to ask you if you want to stop. Just hit stop. Now you're back at the main screen again. You just hit this little arrow right here. That takes you back to the main screen. So to charge it, there's just one little port right down here on the bottom. And it's oriented so you can only plug in the charger one way. A charge on this probably should last a good couple of days. I haven't ran the program enough to know how many 20-minute cycles you can run. But just plug it in when you're done. So one more time, we'll say that the phone's asleep. The phone is asleep. We're going to press this button right here on the side, this bottom one. Press it once. You'll get to the lock screen. You'll slide it up to unlock. There's the Android. You hit the play button. Down here in the corner, this will make it go full screen. No, I could do this with one hand. This will make it go full screen right here. Now we're in full screen. It's kind of quirky, so you got to make sure that the buttons are on the bottom. You tuck the top in there first. Make sure it's lined up here. And then just push in with your right hand. The button's over here, so you don't want to touch these. Just push in, click down. Make sure it's lined up. I'll slide it over a little bit so it's lined up with that. And boom, you're done. So when the 20 minutes runs up, it should go back to the main screen, but if for some reason you don't want to do it for the whole 20 minutes, you can just pop this back out, just pop the bottom back out. You'll see where it says right here, slide to unlock. So we're going to slide that. Oops. And then you'll hit the X up here and hit stop. Then you'll hit this little arrow again, little triangle. Now you're back at your main screen. The icon's still there, so start it again. Just tap that. It doesn't matter orientation. Just hit the play button. Hit the full screen button. Now it's full screen, and it should say slide to exit right there. Since the buttons are on the bottom, we got to turn it around like this, so the slide to unlock will be upside down. You tuck it in these two little tabs right here. Here's a tab. Here's a tab. You're just going to lay the phone in there, and you can see this one screw right here. Just kind of center the black line on that screw, and then all you're going to do is push and push down to lock, and then shut. And then this is what it looks like on the inside. And you can kind of see what this slider on the top does when I move it here. All it does is move the eyes closer together or farther apart. So this is going to be wherever it centers on mom's eyes. I've got it all the way together, but if that's too close together, just slide it until they're comfortable. I didn't adjust any of these straps either. These straps are adjustable with Velcro right here and right here. Right now I set it up on my head where it's not too tight, but there is room enough to make this a little tighter. The top's almost all the way in, and this side's almost all the way in. But there's enough room to make it, you don't want it to be too snug. You just basically want to set it on your head like this. So I'm going to take it like this. Just set it up there. Make sure it's comfortable on your head. And then adjust this so it's comfortable with your eyes and you only see one box. You shouldn't see the line in the box. And I set it up a little bit above the bridge of my nose, so the pads are more resting on the eyes than the bridge of the nose. I've done this for 5 and 10 minutes at a time. It didn't make me feel dizzy. It didn't give me a headache. The light's set at exactly 40 hertz, so there'll be 40 flashes per second. I do notice that when I'm stared into it, sometimes you'll see patterns. Not sure what that is. It could be part of the program, but it's not bad. You can even close your eyes and you can still feel it. You can still feel yourself being flashed. So I'd say if it's bugging you, just close your eyes for a minute and then open it back up. I've set it so it's not so bright. It's not blinding. You can see it's not blinding. I don't know how this will come out on a video because of the 40 hertz wave. But that's about it. And we just open it back up here. Just a magnet. There is no catch. There's no latch. Just pull back on it. Then the slide to exit right here. We can just slide it. This gets you back to the main screen. Hit the X to stop it. It'll ask you, do you want to continue or stop? We're just going to hit stop. Now we're back at the main program. Hit this little triangle again. We're back at the main screen. Now this can be plugged in if you're using it, but you don't have to take it out to plug it in. There's a little area right in here that will allow a cord to come through it. But again, if you want to take it out, just slide the bottom first, right down here at the bottom. Slide this part out. So I just grab it by the bottom here and tilt it up and slide the phone right out. So if you don't want to do all the program and slide it in, you can just grab it like this. Try to center it the best you can. Slide it in. Hit the program right here called MindDroid. Hit the play button. And then look to make sure you're centered. See, I'm a little bit off, so I'm going to go ahead and push this a little bit to the left. Now, when I close this, you can see that line is almost lined up exactly with the divider right here in the glass, in the VR mask. And then boom, just shut it. That's it. It'll run for 20 minutes and stop. You can see the timer down here of what it's doing. We've gotten 25 seconds this round. So again, I'm just going to hit the X button and hit stop. And that's it.